My name is Mtawa the Voice. So, I am in Tanzania, Arusha right now, and we are in this place called 5-Star Total Energies roundabout here, Kituoni Road. Kituoni Road, I can see again, Kituoni Road. Let me say Kituoni. So, what I can observe from here is that, this is a place like people doing, business. Man, and before you forget, man, that is Mount Meru. Can you be able to see that in a distance, man? That is Mount Meru. Mount Meru, very beautiful, looking so amazing. Wow. I think this is one of the positions that you can see. Let me take my phone and see if I can take a photo of this, because it looks really beautiful. Let me take a photo of it. As before we continue, as I show you around Arusha town. So, looks really beautiful from this place. Okay, let me move ahead a little bit so that I can be able to get the best of it. Let me move forward. Let me move a little bit ahead so that you can be able to capture it well. So this place, I think, is called Kituoni, but I'm going to ask, if I meet a member, I'm going to ask first of all the name of this place. So I can see Mount Meru. Can you see it in my camera? Yeah, that is Mount Meru. So what a beautiful day again to be here in Tanzania, Arusha. Amazing people, amazing place. Remember, this is the Geneva of East Africa. We are talking about where you find it is like the headquarters of East African community, because they've got even the parliament of East African community, of which consists of member parliamentarians from countries from the East African region. So it is so significant, like Arusha is so significant, not only like it has started recently, but also it started before with our founding fathers like Jomo Kenyatta. Talk about Julius Nyerere. I remember also in that meeting was Milton Obote of Uganda, Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, and of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta. So you can imagine how Arusha's got history that is for the East African community. So it's all amazing here, man. I'm just walking, freestyling, and just appreciating how fellow Africans are working hard to bring something on the table. When you see a busy place like this one, you, even from that sight alone, you just know people are working hard to bring something on the table, working hard to build their economies. And it is with that we should be able to learn, like in other African countries, maybe wherever you're watching from, it doesn't matter where you're watching from. When you see people with this energy, you should also be inspired and get that energy to move forward and not to give up. And that's how it's supposed to be. So, this gentleman, I think the tire has got a problem there, so they're trying to repair it. So let's continue with our journey. So that's how it's supposed to be, man. When you see others working hard, feel inspired, feel like this is possible, and we should make the next stride or the next step to ensure that we move forward. So that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm going. Should I go this way or this way? Let me go this way, because I see a lot of people on this side. So I should move to that other side. Yo, they're called Bajaji. I was told they're called Bajaji. In Kenya they're called Tuk Tuk. So, alright. So let's go. But when you go to Uganda, it is the motorbikes, the ones that are called Bajaj. Am I wrong? Ugandan people, tell me in the comment section. Because the eastern side of Uganda, they normally call the borders or the motorbike riders, they do call them Bajaj. Bajaj to mean a motorbike or a motorcycle. So, or let me assume it depends with the region too. So far, guys, how would you find Arusha? Because we are like in the middle of the city, where business, there's movement of movement of goods and services. There is a lot of noise here. Let me switch off a little bit first. It was a little bit noisy, so I had to switch off first of all before I continue. So I was saying this, when we see other people working hard, like here in Arusha, we should feel inspired, as Africans, and get that motivation that, oh, this is possible, right? Yes, and that is how it's supposed to be each and every day. Because let me tell you something. Everywhere you go in Africa, there is this spirit of camaraderie that African people are always showing. You get people working so hard. Sometimes the leadership maybe can fail people at one point or the other. But one thing that you should be able to learn about Africans is that every day they wake up, they work hard, they move forward, they have that spirit. So when we see that is possible, we should be able also to make that also the decisions that we make in leadership. Because no matter how you work hard, and maybe the leadership is bad, there's no way that you're going to move forward. I'm not saying that Tanzania leadership is very bad. I'm just doing it in general, in Africa, generalizing Africa, because I'm talking about Africa. Tanzanians are making step-by-step steps here. Look at the roads, man. They have improved as compared to the last time when I was here. This time I'm coming as a YouTuber, but I've been here before. Like, this is my first time in Tanzania as a YouTuber telling stories. But I've been here before, so I can be able to compare the time that I was here the other time and right now. There's a lot of improvement, and that is something that we should be very proud of. So let me tell you this. So I was saying like this: no matter as a people, no matter how much we work hard in Africa, no matter how much we have that spirit of forwardness, but if we don't choose our leaders or vote for leaders with that mentality of development, and just choosing to say that this person from my tribe, or this is my friend, or this is my family member, or this I don't know what, let me tell you, when we put that in our minds, we're not going to go forward. But when we say we are choosing this person because he has got a track record of progress, a track record of no corruption, a track record of forward thinking, man, that is a spirit that we are going to ameliorate, and at a point we are going to be the superpower of this world. You can see when you go to other countries, people choose people or leaders because of their track record, that is of development and so on. But when it comes to Africa, people choose leaders by how much they have stolen or by how much corrupt they are. So you get the difference. So even people down here working so hard, pushing themselves so hard, but in the end, African people are so bright. Every day somebody speaks of progress, someone speaks of how they want their country to be. But when it reaches election time, people's brain switches to the default format, where everybody's thinking about the tribal basis or whatever thing that he can be thinking. So that is the only place that I think most Africans, not all Africans, mark that, not all Africans, but a majority of Africans do make mistake. Amazing. So basically I don't know where I am, but what I can see here is what is it called? Cezanne's, but next to Amana Bank. So let me just go this side. Let me wait for them to pass. So yeah, so it's Amana Bank. That's what I can see. So if you're from Arusha, tell me what is this exact place, because I'm just walking. I don't know where I'm going, but just showing people around this beautiful. But Arusha is very big. You remember last time we compared Arusha to Nanyuki in Kenya? I think the weather, for the weather is right, but Arusha is like Nakuru. Arusha is so big. Arusha is so big. So far with my experience, I can say Arusha is so big. So maybe we can compare it with Nakuru, but Nakuru maybe has got a little more of high-rise buildings. But when you talk about in terms of size, I think you can compare it with Nakuru, that is. Yeah, not Nanyuki, but the weather is for Nanyuki. Very serene. You know, the reason why I was comparing, Arusha with Nanyuki is the fact that, when you're in Nanyuki, you're able to see Mount Kenya, and when you're in Arusha, you're able to see Mount Meru. But when you go to the, to Moshi side, you can be able to see Mount Kilimanjaro. So from that perspective, I think there is a contribution towards that has made, they have got almost similar weather conditions or climatic conditions. So I think that's one of the reasons why they have got these similarities in these two towns in East Africa. Nanyuki in Kenya and Arusha in Tanzania. So yeah, so I want to go this way. I don't know even where I'm headed to or I'm going to, but let me just go so that I think this is one of the so these businesses, it is like there is a place where you find people selling electronics. My observation, sometimes you go where people are selling stationaries, you find people selling what do they call? I want to remember the name. Okay, or construction material. You can find a place where I realize they're selling electronics only. So yeah, it is like very organized. It is put in a very organized structure. That maybe if you want a specific thing, you can go to that specific street or specific area and get that thing that you're looking for. Amazing. Arusha, Tanzania. Tell me something about Arusha, Tanzania. When you're watching this and observing this at this given time, tell me in the comment section right now so that we get to know how it's going. So how do you, okay, and from your home country, maybe your specific country that you're watching this from, tell me which town in your home country that is, Arusha, Tanzania look like. So tell me in the comment section so that I get to know. So all right, so yeah, one thing also, have you realized that there's no difference, man? Like if you're an African, nobody even can tell, like, this person from this country, this person from this country. It's just, all we are the same, man. We're the same, just look the same. If I don't tell someone right now that I'm a Kenyan, nobody will know. I'll just keep quiet and walk like this. Somebody will just know that I am a Tanzanian. Same when I go to wherever, Rwanda, when I go to Uganda, I go to Zambia, South Africa. People are just the same, man. People are just the same. If someone does not tell you that he is from this, country or another, you'll never be able to know that actually there is a person of a different nationality. Amazing. My name is Ntao the Voice for those joining us for the first time. So I move from country to country, telling beautiful stories, just freestyling, walking, like it is a program thing. So it's just something that you see and tell stories. We make mistakes and learn at the same time. So it's easy peasy like lemon squeezy. So we are in Arusha, Tanzania, East Africa, and Arusha, Tanzania is the Geneva, or let's say the capital of East Africa, simply because they've got the East African Community Parliament here, or say the headquarters here, of which different parliamentarians from specific countries of East Africa come here or join here to make economic those sittings that are going to propel the East African community to the next level. So all amazing, all beautiful. So I can read this here in Makongoro Road. Makongoro Road. So barabara ya Makongoro. So yeah, just showing you around here. Amazing. They're doing some announcement there, advertising in Swahili. Swahili is a language that is mostly spoken in East Africa. So when you come to East Africa, you find many people speaking Swahili. Tanzania and Kenya are the main ones who speak Swahili. Then we go to Uganda, we go to Congo, we go to Rwanda, also they speak. Also some parts of Burundi they speak Swahili, and also some parts of Mozambique. Tell me any other country that I've forgotten in Africa that speak Swahili. Let me know in the comment section. So another street is called Lindi Road because I can be able to read there, and that's, you know, pole or this signage here is called Lindi Road. So beautiful, so amazing, showing you around. So I'm going to I don't know exactly where I am right now. Let me not lie to you as if I know anything about this beautiful city of Arusha. Just walking, freestyling, just walking, show you around. So let's get lost together as always. It's man. So I was asking you, in your home country maybe, tell me the city that looks like Arusha, so that when I come I don't get lost, man. Or I just have, you know, I just have something like a synopsis of your home country. Let me know in the comment section. Tell me, and tell me also where you're watching this from. Tell me your home country. Tell me your home country, and also mention the city that you are in, that beautiful country that you are watching this from. So this is called Wapare Road. I can, you know, it's easy peasy because I can read. This is Wapare Road when you go this way. So yeah, let me use the pedestrian path here so that I don't want to be knocked down by a vehicle right now here. So this guy is a Maasai. Maasais, they are found in East Africa. We are talking about Kenya and Tanzania. They are mainly found on those two countries. So yeah, man, so beautiful here, man, in Arusha, Tanzania, East Africa, Africa motherland. So Makua Road, let me check. This is Makua Road. Vipi? Kopoa, unaendeleaje? You're good.
Salama kabisa.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Sawa. Thank you.
Unadili na kitu gani?
Thank you.
Unadili na kitu gani?
Oh, what I do, I do move from country to country to tell stories. But I'm a Kenyan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sawa. Thank you, bro.
Okay.
All right. So I want to cross. Oh, that is a zebra cross. Let me go back to the zebra crossing. So that, yeah, sure. I want to go to the zebra crossing. I don't want to get in trouble in a new country. You know, it's good to follow rules here. All right, it's my time to cross now. So let me cross. So let me just follow people where they're headed to. I'll just follow them. Where you go, I go. So where the people go, I'll go there. So he was asking me, what unafanya mambo gani? So I was telling him I just moved from country to country telling stories. So he was actually very curious to know what I'm doing. So I think he's one of the touts there, not very sure, but or maybe attendants, maybe they help you for just identifying. Maybe you're new here, you want to identify a vehicle from one point to another, so they're going to help you do that, and also to help you carry luggage, and from that also you can give them something a little bit, something little, so that they can be able to sustain for their things, so just their basic necessities. So that's what they do, and you're going to find them all over African countries. You're going to find them, not even African countries, like I've seen them also in the Asian countries, a lot of them. So here it's a bit, there's some trees here, so it's a little bit tranquil and calm. and not hot because we're having that shade. So yeah, here it is, man. Tanzania, Arusha. So I want to go to that other side and show you what I can see. That is, I don't know even where I'm headed to, but I'll just show you what I can be able to see when I'm there. These calendars for football, religious, wherever, different designs depending on what is suitable for you or what you prefer. Can you be able to see Mount Meru from this point? Are you able to see from the camera that side? Can you say between those that tree and that building called Olivia, there is a penetration there, and you can see Mount Meru. Very beautiful. So yeah, man. So here we are, man, in Arusha, Tanzania. From people from Arusha, Tanzania, if you're watching this, tell me another thing that I can go, or another place that I can go and show people around. And Tanzania, the main, religions are Christianity and Islam. So they are like 50-50. 50 Christians, 50% Muslims. So yeah, so at least you get to know. That's what I know. Or maybe Tanzanians, this is called Colonel Middleton Road. So this way we're going to Colonel Middleton Road. Or should we go this side? Let me go this side. So we get to see also what is happening on this other side. So I like freestyling. Like if you have seen me in any country, I plan nothing. I just wake up and go wherever I can go. So, and this is what is happening here in Arusha, Tanzania. So let me see. You can see electronics here, or are they? Yeah, electronics. I can see people selling gas cooker there. I can see fans. Can see, even here electronics, fridge. You can see gas cookers. In other countries they call them stoves, like US they call them stoves. In us, in East Africa, we do call them gas cookers. So with 4 burners or 6 burners, any of them. So here we are, man, in this beautiful country, man. Yes, I want to cross to this other side, this side. So let me cross first. Let me cross. Right. Still going, still cool. Now, where does this road lead us to? Let's just go. I don't want to ask questions, but it looks like it's going to some government premises or something kind of like that. I'm not very sure, but we can only confirm that by going and observing what's there. So let's go. All right. Arusha Driving School. You can see driving schools. People want to be drivers, at least to know how to drive a car. This one here. Someone's parking, so I wanted to be a little bit careful. Yes. So still moving, still going here in Arusha, Tanzania, next to Stereo Hotel. Tell me something about Stereo Hotel for those who from Tanzania or Arusha, to let me know something about Stereo Hotel if you're watching this. Beautiful. So I can see flags there. Possibly there are government offices there. So, and I know Tanzania is a little bit strict on that. So I'm going to switch off my phone, my camera a little bit, so that we get to see what is there instead of diving into problems. So let's Actually, it wasn't a police station. Actually, it was like headquarters or an office for something kind of like a party or political party. So I was not quite sure about that. So, all right. So headed to nowhere. I don't know even where I am right now, but let's just go and let's see what we can have. So far, how do you find Arusha, Tanzania, man? Tell me that in the comment section. Of course, when you come from Tanzania, we're moving to the next country, and as you know, we have to go because my dream is to go to each and every country in the world. You get it? So, where should I go? Should I go this way? But we came from the lower side, or should I go straight, or should I go this side? But let's just go straight. I don't know even where I'm headed to, but let's just go. Fenesi. Niaze? Oh, son. So I want to cross. How do you call the Fenesi in English? Is it wild fruit? Is it called? It's wild fruit. Yeah? I said Niaze is a casual way of saying hello in Swahili. Let me go to the zebra crossing there. Let me go to the zebra crossing. No, an advantage of a zebra crossing is that if someone can knocks you with a vehicle, they can be able to compensate you. But I don't want to be knocked by a vehicle. I don't want. I want to be safe. Okay, now here we are now going to I don't know where, but we're just going. What's the name of this road for Tanzanians watching this? I want to know. Tell me. This is where we're headed to. Can see sugarcane juice there. Are you able to see it? But whether I do like sugarcane juice. Should I go and buy? Man, let me go and buy, man. Please to have some juice a little bit and to enjoy. I like sugarcane juice. Yes bro, how are you? Unauzaje? 500. Okay, 1000. That's 1,000 Tanzanian shillings. You can give it to me. You can give it. Unawezanipa. Okay. Unawezanipa. So in Swahili, when you say unawezanipa, meaning you can give it to me, or you can give me. So it depends the context. Which one and which one? Hiyo ni ngapi? Give me for that for 1,000. Okay. Do you have 1,000 for Tanzanians? Some cash that I'm having. So how many? I thought I was having a lot of money actually. I never knew I was having only 40,000. Is close to how much? 2,000 or 3,000 Kenyan shillings. That when you convert, that is around $30. Okay. So it is. Right, so here we're having our juice here. Now let's continue with our journey, man. Asante. Yeah, asante, thank you. Yes, so here we go with our journey, going to nowhere. It's not like nowhere actually, it's just because I don't know the name of this place or the name of this street. Of course, we are in Arusha, Tanzania, the Geneva of East Africa. It's really nice. Huh? There is like sugar cane, then they have put some lemons and also some ginger. So it has got that taste for lemon also, and also for the ginger. Is it lemon or lime? I'm not very sure. No, it's more lime than lemon. Yeah, I think so. So here we go in Arusha, next to Al Jazeera Motel. So I want to go this side. And let me mention something. Actually, Tanzania has got very beautiful ladies. So, and remember, we are having that comparison. Compare Tanzania. We were having Tanzania. We were having Rwanda, Ethiopia, Uganda, Burundi, Egypt. So the countries keep on, increasing every day by number, of which we need to compare. Also Djibouti and Eritrea. Which one has got the most, beautiful women? And Somalia. Oh, how can I forget Somalia, man? Beautiful Somalia, beautiful people. How can I forget that? Also tell me in the comment section so that I get to know. Tell me. Because so far Kenya was removed from the list. Tell me so that I get to know. I need to know. Tell me in the comment section. So still headed this side. This side is not very busy actually. Is it more of residential area, people living here? I'm not very sure, but let's see. Let me turn my camera this side so that we check this just together. This is how it looks in Arusha, Tanzania. So what I can observe from here is that most of them are like guest houses, something kind of like that. So that means maybe they are very busy at night, but not at this given point. So meaning people travel here a lot, movement of people out, in and out of Arusha, Tanzania. So meaning when someone is going through via Arusha, sometimes they need to rest. So they rest in one of these guest rooms as they go to their various destinations. Amazing. So meaning Arusha is a very busy place. So in the first time, when I came here, I actually thought Moshi, Arusha is in Moshi, but I was later on told that Arusha stands on its own. So tell me, is that true? Tanzanians, I need to know. And also, I need to understand why Zanzibar is a different country, Tanganyika or Tanzania is a different country, but still Zanzibar is under Tanzania. So I need to understand those dynamics, because Zanzibar's got their own president, main Tanzania's got their president, but the president for main Tanzania is the president for Zanzibar. And also I need to understand, what treaty did you make, or what agreement did you make? I need to understand. I never understood up to this point. Tell me in the comment section. Try and explain to me so that I get to know, so that I don't get confused. That is Mount Meru, man. You've got also Meru in Kenya. People called Meru in Kenya. I'm also told there are Merus here in Tanzania, but they speak a different language. It's more of Luya. They speak like the Tachoni, Luya Tachoni. That is in Kenya. So, should we go this side or this side? Let's go this way. I want where I can see people, man. Let's go so I can see there's a pedestrian path on this side, so it's better to go on this side. So when I reach that place, let's go this way, man. Let's go this way. I don't plan anything, by the way. So sorry guys if you're used to vlogs that are planned, people have written scripts. Me, I do nothing. I'll tell you why I do these vlogs nowadays, why I do it. Back then I used to do documentaries, feature stories, also I used to do news and all that. So it involved a lot of planning, and sometimes I didn't see the authenticity. Sometimes I don't feel it. It's too planned, man, to be true. So I decided, let me do something that just walk, so people to see like what is happening, because I don't say it in my videos too, remember that. So what you see, if it is bad or good, That's how you should handle it. Just know how to handle it. So let's go this way. So what you see, it is what is there. So that is a different thing about how I do my YouTubes. So that's why if you go to all my videos, from the ones that I did in Rwanda, go to Uganda, in Kenya, Tanzania, all of them, you know, I just tell stories the way you see it, or the way they are. So that is the beauty of my stories or my vlogs. So some things maybe you might be uncomfortable with, others you are comfortable with, but that's how it is, man. I just tell the way. What you see is what I saw. So, or what I saw is what you see. So it is, man. So sorry for those who might find some things that I need to edit, but I don't edit, because I just want to tell the reality of life and the reality of what I see, the reality of what I observe. Yes, gentlemen, man. I'm still walking, but I'll continue this video. That is in the next video. But we are in Arusha, so keep checking my videos, man, because I want to stop here. I want to take my juice, and we're not taking a break, but actually this is the end of this video. My name is Mtala the Voice. Have some good time.